Here's what no one tells you. Feeling disappointed in where you are doesn't mean you failed. It means you're paying attention. It means you're noticing a gap between where you are and where you want to be. Have you ever sat alone at night and thought, I should be further by now? Maybe you had a plan, by 25, I'd be successful. By 30, I'd be married. By now, I'd be confident, stable, happy. But instead, you're stuck. You're behind. You're disappointed. If that's what you're feeling right now, I get it. I've been there too. And I'm not even gonna lie to you. I've definitely been feeling like that this year. The life has been life in me lately. I know I don't always share. I don't always tell people what I'm going through. But right now, I feel like this message is needed. Okay? So I would tell you, what if this low point isn't the end, but it's your start? Today, I'm going to walk you through 5 steps that helped me from feeling stuck and discouraged to clear, motivated, and taking action. And I am currently in those steps. I feel like I'm in a transition period, I guess, in my life. So as I'm telling you these steps, I'm also saying the steps for myself. What if this low point isn't the end, but it's your start? Today, I'm going to walk you through 5 steps that helped me from feeling stuck and discouraged to clear, motivated, and taking action. Let's start with number 1. Accept and reflect. Before anything changes outside, something has to shift inside. First, accept where you are without judgment. It's okay for you to feel lost. It's okay to be behind your expectations. We just have to recognize what it is and keep pushing forward. Journaling prompts us to reflect. I journaled for a lot of years and I kind of fell off. So right now I'm back on it. And then it helps you to see what your expectations, what they are. What did you set them for? What expectations did you set for yourself? And where did those expectations come from? What do I actually want? When you stop shaming yourself, when you start seeing clearly, that's when you start getting to a better place. Because we start shaming ourselves when we start saying, woulda, shoulda, coulda, I wish I had, why didn't I, all that stuff. We got to stop doing that. So step 2 is redefine success for you. So let me ask you, what does success look like to you? Not your parents, not social media. What does success look like to you? Is it freedom? Creativity, peace, helping others? Everybody says, oh, I gotta find my peace. I need my peace. But are you really in a place where you have found peace? All right, if you're not taking notes yet, let's take notes. Write 1 sentence that defines your version of success. I'll give you a second to write that down. Step 3. Make it stupid simple. We did that backwards because I live life, and especially like when I'm writing songs and stuff, I go by the KISS method. KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. Now, I don't want you to feel like I'm calling you stupid, but sometimes we overthink things, right? Most of us don't move forward because the goal feels overwhelming. So simplify it. Break it down. Make it too small to fail. We're going to take baby steps to conquer our goals, if that's what we need to do. Let me give you a few examples. You want to start a podcast? Step 1, record a 60-second voice memo on your phone. That's it. You want to get fit? Walk 10 minutes a day. That's it. That is something to build on. We always want to just jump straight to the top of the mountain. We don't want to climb it. We always want the end result. We don't want to do the work to get there. How many of us have already defeated ourselves at home? Be like, ooh, I don't know if I can do that mountain today. I don't know if I can walk today. You didn't even try. You didn't even say, I'm just going to do a part of it. I'm just going to take a a couple of minutes. Listen to step 4. Change your environment. You become what you're surrounding yourself with. If your circle drains you, how can you grow? Help me understand. Make it make sense. For myself, sometimes, I can get stuck, I get stuck in routine sometimes, doing the same thing and over and over and over. But I have to realize if I'm doing the same thing with the same people, I'm getting the same results. So yes, I wanted to have dreams to be in the Broadway world. So I had to start, find people that were in that world. Start going to those events, being around that circle of people who also enjoy being a part of Broadway, producing shows. Some of those people have done more than me in that field. I have a mentor, my friend who's in the Broadway world, Brian Moreland, shout out to you. He's my mentor. So sometimes I just talk to him. He says I inspire him, but he doesn't know he's inspiring me. So I just feel like you need to audit your environment, follow people who inspire, not intimidate, and also try to be a person that is inspirational and inspiring others as well. But, get around some people that also help motivate you. Spend time with people who believe in possibility. Oh my God, let me tell y'all something. It get on my nerves to be around a negative Nancy. That's what I hate. That's what I call them. Because see, I have big dreams, big ideas. And sometimes when I make the mistake of saying them out loud to the wrong people, they go, I don't know about that, girl. I don't know if you should do that. Well, when you hear people saying those type of things, when you are saying your goals out loud, those are the things that I'm talking about. You need to find people who believe in possibility. People who create a space that supports your goals. Environment isn't just where you live, it's what you consume. I know I sometimes be racking my brain watching these blogs. Sometimes my friends are telling me, and those are the people who really do support me, say, hey, you might need to delete those pages that only post negative content or only say the worst about you or others. And, some people have to take a complete break from social media. So let's think about step 5. Commit publicly and check in weekly. Accountability turns ideas into action. Tell one person your goal. Set one weekly check-in. Track your progress, even if it's tiny. Hopefully you're going to tell that person that is going to support you, root you on. Stick that goal on your mirror and you just keep working at it. Check in with your friend, tell them the progress you made, because then that's somebody to help hold you accountable. On Sunday, review your week. What did I do? What did I learn? What's next? You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be honest. You got to be honest. If you ain't honest with nobody but you need to be honest. Let me remind you of something. You're not too late. You're not behind. You're just starting at your own time. I'm always trying to tell this to my daughters, Riley and Kayla, because, they're in their 20s. They're trying to figure out life. I'm telling them all the time, you're just starting at your own time. And that time is right on schedule. I try to send them positive content. When you see those posts online about people who got success at different times in life, some people got success, they were 35, 40, or, so it's never too late to get on track. People kind of look at me and they say, oh, wow, Kandi, you made it when you were a teenager. They don't understand the whole roller coaster of a career I've had. I've had some very high highs and some very low lows at certain points where I didn't know what was going to happen in my career or how I was going to make money. And it really sucked when you start making some and then whatever that was kind of goes away and you got to figure it out again. The time has not passed you by. There is still time for you to do what you really want to do. You don't need a perfect plan. You need a belief. You need clarity and momentum. These 5 steps, they're your starting line. Accept and reflect. Redefine success. Number 3, make it simple. Change your environment. Number 5, commit and review. If you found value from this video, comment one small action you're going to take this week. And if you're ready to take this seriously, hit the like button and subscribe. I've got more tools coming your way.